every Sunday?
Actually, no, I took the whole summer off. I do it maybe 2 or 3 Sundays a month. And they ignore me 2 or 3 Sundays a month. So.
Yeah, I'm part of it. It's like I was a member in Toronto, and now I have moved to Montreal.
Right.
You know, I'm on a different wavelength.
Right.
But this is a free society.
Right.
You express your...
Well, you know, you say that, but do you have any idea how hard they have tried to shut down this protest? You say it's a free society. They have had criminal charges brought against me for this protest. They have...
But you're still here. So
yes,
you
because yeah, I won. But the point being is they you know, Unitarian...
It's intimidating.
Exactly.
You know?
Well, exactly.
You are intimidating.
Oh, I'm intimidating.
Yeah, I would say
well,
so.
you know, I could sit down and talk with them, but they refuse.
Yeah.
In fact, I've told them many times
Yeah.
since they expelled me from the church
Yeah.
that I am ready to suspend the protest for at least 2 months as long as you agree to speak with me to resolve this, and they refuse because they don't want to admit wrongdoing.
You
know?
used to be a member?
I used to be a member, yes.
Wow.
I am protesting against intolerant and abusive behavior by the former minister, Reverend Ray Drennan.
Yeah.
I am also protesting about the fact that when you do file a clergy misconduct complaint against a minister, not just me, but you know, a lot of people who file complaints against Unitarian Universalist ministers, just as in other churches, you know, virtually nothing happens in terms of disciplining the minister or trying to resolve it, and then they come down on you. You know? So if you think I'm being intimidating, you should see what they've been doing. I think this is a pretty peaceful public protest. Yes, some of the allegations are not pleasant, but they're true. You know, this is backed by evidence. If you do a free and responsible search for the truth and meaning of what I've written on the sidewalk, or what I have on my picket signs, or what I have on a blog, you will discover that I'm telling the truth. And so the people that are clearly in the wrong are in there. So,
well,
you know, and
I hope for a peaceful
well, you see, you can hope all you
resolution.
want, but what you need to do, and anyone who's a member of this church needs to do, is hoping is not going to get you anywhere.
Yeah.
You have to speak up. You have to say...
Well, it's my first time.
No, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to put any extreme pressure on you, but people who, you know, a lot of people say, oh, I hope that this will be resolved, you know, and of course do nothing to try to resolve it. The leadership is very entrenched. They don't want to deal with this, and so because few or no congregants are putting pressure on the leadership to resolve it, then it just goes on and on and on and on, and they rely on, you know, do you know that the police were here today?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, okay. So actually this was good because these police officers who came did their job correctly.
Okay.
There's been instances where the police have come and they think it's their job to shut down my protest. They tell me to leave, and I ask them why, and they come up with some ridiculous pretext, and so on and so forth. Anyway, ask about it. And
you know what? I have just gone through big changes in my life. I have no room for other people's conflicts right now.
well, it's your conflict because it's your church.
Not my
it's your
no,
church.
it's not. I came to visit for the first time.
Okay, fine, you're visiting. Okay, no, I thought you meant that you had become a member.
I am a member in Toronto.
Right. Well, it's still your conflict in the greater sense of the interconnected web of all existence.
We all have our own priorities in what...
I understand that, but to totally ignore, to say I can do nothing about this.
I don't know enough about
No, but
it.
what I'm saying is you can find out. That's what I'm suggesting you do, is I'm suggesting that you enter into a free and responsible search, because this does affect you in Toronto. This affects the reputation of the Unitarian Church in a global sense. So it is your problem. It may not be close to you, but ultimately, anyway, here's the good news.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for quite a long time. The UUA down in Boston has been very, very hard-nosed, and they've refused to deal with this. And in fact, last year, 15 months ago, they sent me a very aggressive legal letter telling me to take down blog posts and stuff. They're accusing me of the crime of blasphemous libel.
You know what?
Anyway, what I'm saying is...
It's interesting,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'll
anyway.
check it out, but I gotta go.
No worries. Nice talking. And thanks for at least engaging in a partial, free and responsible search. So, that was a good little chat, even though it, typical sort of, oh, it's not my problem, but she came around when I explained to her how it was her problem. So, she may not do much, she may not do anything, but she got a message that, no, if you're a Unitarian Universalist, even if you're not a member of this church, this is still your problem, because this affects the larger community of Unitarian Universalists. I think she understood that and decided, that she would at least do a quick little look-see into what it's all about. I misunderstood. I thought that she had joined the church here, but it turns out she was just visiting, so it's a somewhat different level of responsibility. But nonetheless, any Unitarian Universalist who is confronted by this protest, if they are to live up to their claimed principles of, respect for the inherent worth of every person, including me and other victims of Unitarian Universalist clergy misconduct, if they are to live up to their principle calling for justice, equity, and compassion in human relations, and if they're to live up to the principle calling for a free and responsible, keyword there, responsible, search for truth and meaning, well, they can't just ignore this, which unfortunately far, far too many Unitarian Universalists do. But this woman, I don't expect much to come of this, but she at least acknowledged that I was right about that. She may not do very much. She may not look into it. She got the principle. So that's a good thing. And who knows? She may down the road a bit say a thing or two. Okay, so I think we're going to wrap up on that. Keep it short, YouTubeable. What we got here? Oh yeah, 7 minutes. It's not even that short. So yeah, we're wrapping up this clip now and get ready for another probably final one.